last time whenever we talked, we brought up about your visits to all the schools and generally in the Panhandle, which is tons.
I go to talk to them a little bit about higher education, and I always learn more than I'm able to give them just about the values of the people in the Panhandle and the things they're interested in, their concerns about higher education and so on. But the thrust of the talk is the same, and that's to be thoughtful about where you go to college, what you major in, and how cost plays into all this. Because if the university says to students, don't worry about the cost, get a good education, that's all that matters, well, that's not fair and it's not true, because you can get a good education and pay more than you should for it, and then for many, many years after, maybe the rest of your natural life, you'll be paying for that education. Students in 2 or 3 high schools where they've brought up, I haven't brought it up, but they've brought up the concept that their parents are still paying off their college loans. So what we have then is a second generation of education borrowers, 2 generations under the same roof. And that's a frightening proposition to me. I think it's, where does that stop? You have to break some preconceptions. Not everybody goes to school in 4 years. Sometimes it's better to stretch it out and pay as you go if it takes 6 or 7 years. What about the single parent that wants to get the benefit of a college education and they can't do it in 4 years? If it takes them 8 or 9 years, so be it. People are living longer and they can get the benefit of the degree for a longer period of time when they complete it. And if they get it completed with less debt, they're 2 steps ahead. I've had a lot of people tell me they appreciate the honesty and the straightforwardness of it, that this is a value proposition. A university education is it's not an entitlement, it's not a gift, it's not a guarantee for anything, it's a value proposition. You pay a certain amount to get the opportunity to learn, basically to change the way you think. And the bottom line is, how does all that fit together into something that makes sense for an individual?